patched, that it's patched in sections. So I'm wondering like if it was built like that or if they like ended up replacing parts of the crawl space wall.
I don't know, but I know originally, this house had only had, 2 bedrooms.
Oh, okay. If this was, I
This
don't know.
was the kitchen, from what I understand.
This used to be?
See, I don't remember.
Yeah, first is
Yeah, this was the kitchen,
Oh, okay.
and what they did, they closed in, the back and made, and put the kitchen on the back.
Got it, I see it right there. So extended from like the kitchen and like a little dining area maybe?
Yeah, right, this is the dining area.
Okay.
That was the
How you doing,
kitchen.
sir?
Hey, sir, how's it going?
This
Daryl.
is Raymond.
Nice to
Raymond,
meet you,
how you doing?
You got a bathroom over here? This is your panel right here, AJ?
Yeah,
That explains it, okay. That's why we couldn't find it outside, I was like.
yeah, okay.
Do you know who built the addition by any chance? If they like hired like a contractor?
All of these homes were owned by Irwin Mills.
Okay. Oh,
Uh-huh. And
Okay.
so I'm assuming, see, this was before my time.
okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
What are we, which generation are we, the third or fourth? What are we?
Well, we were really the third generation.
Third
wow.
generation.
Grandma, mama,
Okay.
us.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Wow.
Uh-huh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So.
So you guys must have bought this when it was built, like 1920s, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, uh-huh,
Wow,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. Because grandmama and granddad, I believe, at one point worked in Irwin Mills.
Yes.
Mm.
And they built houses for their workers.
Uh-huh.
It's my understanding, it's the same way in Durham.
Okay.
They built. These
I
are-
guess that's how this town got the name as well, I assume. Irwin Mills.
Yes, Irwin, yeah.
Irwin,
I gotta
yeah.
look up
Yeah.
more history on
It
this.
used to be Dukes.
Oh,
It
okay.
used to be Duke.
Okay.
And the Dukes and the Irwins were close together. And the Dukes moved to Durham.
Ah.
That's why you got everything Duke up there.
Yeah.
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 And all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think there's still some reflection of Irwin in.
That's
And,
interesting.
And then Burlington and all these other companies took over the mill.
Okay. Yeah, my own thing is usually when they build additions, right?
Mhm.
If you have not gotten the city involved, meaning they came out here to inspect it,
Mhm.
if the permits weren't pulled, they can make us redo the whole thing.
Oh.
And they say-
We
they'll
do
say
the
do-
whole house?
No, just the addition.
Oh, this, oh,
Yeah,
okay.
to make sure that hey, so they'll make us take down the walls to make sure okay you put in enough insulation in there
Uh-huh.
to make sure it's up to code.
Uh-huh.
That's why I was asking like if they had hired maybe a contractor or someone who knew what they were doing. I guess.
Yeah, see, I don't know, and we don't have anyone to ask.
No.
Yeah.
Because they're
right,
all
okay.
deceased now.
Yes.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That makes sense about the foundation too. The crawl space. I mean,
Yeah.
looks neat. And then they put a bathroom here.
They did some renovations to that bathroom.
Yeah.
Because my cousin and her husband lived here for, a couple of years?
A couple of years.
And then they, because they moved here from Baltimore,
Mm-hmm.
they lived here and they ended up building a house over in Dunn, over there by off Ash Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
So they were the last ones to live in here, and I'm thinking that Charles and Linda's now deceased. Charles and Linda, Charles has been out of this house now about 10 years or
10
more?
years or so, yes.
Okay. All right. Well, girl, you got anything else that we want to ask? Been on my end.
Anything, well, y'all probably won't know as you just explained, because I just seen the water heater outside the house on
Like
the
the
side.
oil tank.
You don't see no
Yeah.
water heater?
No, we do. We was just trying to see there was a.
Yeah, it's like a
Any
easy
clue
pipe
what that
coming out.
is?
Oh, I don't.
Right
No,
beside the sun.
I thought they said the water heater was under the house.
Yeah, the
There
water
is
heater's
one
under
over
the
there,
house.
but then it has like something just sitting outside, and it's something running under the house.
There used to be an oil tank over,
Yeah.
a gas.
Well, or, yeah.
Or,
they had-
yeah,
they
or
had
take
or
over
heat-
there,
or heat,
yeah,
uh-huh.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before they,
Yeah.
changed.
So, 1 bedroom, second one, and the third. Okay. You walk in the living room. Kitchen's all the way in the back.
I mean, Ms. McCoy, at this point, with us having interest, what do you guys, want to see done for us to move forward?
You, you're interested in it?
Yes, ma'am.
We are, but it's just gonna be a lot of work, as you can
To
imagine.
bring, yeah.
Of course,
Yes,
we
yeah.
realize that.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking all new electrical, all new plumbing. These walls, they're wood.
They're good walls.
They're
huh?
good walls.
Oh, yeah.
But the thing is, they'll make it harder for the electrical stuff to be done. So it's gonna be
Because they're
pricey.
so hard, aren't they?
Mhm.
Because you can't break the
Yeah,
sides.
yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's the
You know
good
what I
stuff.
mean?
They don't build.
They don't build like that.
no,
No. I heard mom and dad say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You all have been talking with Felicia, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Mhm.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I was basically in charge, but I needed some help, so I got her,
Yeah.
all of them helping me.
Mhm.
Could be overwhelming.
So I would prefer that you still continue to talk with her. Now, have
Okay.
you all talked about a price?
Yeah.
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 She mentioned, you guys were asking around 80, 85
Yeah.
grand for it. Yeah.
What do you think about that? You think
I'll be
Up or
honest,
low?
Yeah.
Up or down?
It's gonna be below.
below?
Yeah,
'Cause-
and the reason being, I mean, literally, you have to put ductwork as well for the heating and air,
Mhm.
because now the houses have those, so you literally have to do everything to today's standards.
Mhm.
And
But
I'm
now there's
thinking
ample space under that house.
that
for
is
really. Yeah,
going
that's
to
the
be
good
really
thing.
helpful.
Yes,
That is going to
yes.
be helpful.
Because you can just about stand up under that house,
Yeah,
can't you?
almost, yeah. We're doing another house in Durham, 1925 year built, or 1920 year built,
Uh-huh.
and we're putting everything new. And you would not believe how much money we're spending on that one. Obviously that was we're putting in nicer things, but this one, I think it's still gonna be at least 90,000+ renovation, at least.
Yeah, because everything is so
Not a little
high.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not a little more.
That, and then,
New windows.
they gonna make you get everything up to code.
right.
Permits, you have to pull
Mhm.
permits
You'll have
on
to.
these, because then the city will know if you don't disclose them.
Have you all done any more houses around this area?
No, not in Irwin. We looked at another one about a month ago, but we were doing one now in Smithfield. I was about 30 minutes from here.
Uh-huh.
I've been here a couple of times though, because my wife's family was about 15-20 minutes from here,
Uh-huh.
towards like Willow Springs.
Oh, yeah, I know where Willow Springs is.
And we had an event out here, so I was out here a couple of times. But I like this town. It's a cute little town.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're doing that house, didn't they?
Yeah, they are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are you guys here in Irvin too?
No. Well, Raymond is.
Oh, okay.
I live in Lillington.
Okay.
So, I mean, Daryl, I don't know, man, 80,000, but I guess I'm curious, Miss McCoy,
Uh-huh.
and we'll talk to Felicia too.
Yeah, do
Definitely.
that.
But I mean, if a number is coming in around 40 to 50,000, I know it's quite a bit low, but again, the renovation is going to be quite high for Raymond.
Mhm.
But I'm curious, like, if we'll cover all the closing costs, of course, no realtor commission, we'll buy it within a couple of weeks, But if we came in around that number, I mean, is that something that could work for you guys, knowing that it needs a lot of work?
Well,
Because I mean, the thing is, not everyone is gonna want to go through this renovation. We feel comfortable because we've done a couple. We've got a couple going on right now. It's gonna be a longer job too because of the permits. The city's coming out there saying fix this, fix that, and then you gotta redo it, call them back again. It'll be a process, but I like doing these kind of houses. We
well,
like-
our biggest problem would probably be there are 10 of us.
wow.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, getting everyone on board.
Yeah, that's and that has been our basically biggest problem.
Are they all in North Carolina or?
Yeah, they're in North
Yeah.
Carolina, but you know, you're gonna always have some that aren't going to.
Mhm.
They want, but they don't want to give.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
plus you have, again, we're the third generation.
Right.
You have the fourth and even the fifth generation.
No.
Because some of them have passed, you know, I mean,
Yeah.
they're, you know, real grandkids, great grandkids, great grandkids, because their parents have passed away. They're still heirs, so they come in and they don't have the same value in
As you do.
the house
Yeah.
or in the property, because
They
It
don't
wasn't
know.
there.
all they see
It
is,
wasn't
hey,
there, yeah.
if we sell it, you know,
Yeah.
we'll get something, but they don't wanna do
Mhm.
anything for it.
Mhm.
So this is the issue that we have,
Yeah.
and we have some who are not even, they're not really, they're heirs, but they married,
Mm-hmm.
and
Uh-huh.
then the heir part died, so the husband
Yeah.
got, you know, he's not an heir, and he could care less.
Yeah.
You know, so this is what we're dealing with regard to the number. But the most important thing is that we just want to
Get this
we
done.
just want to make sure that, you know, everything is done, you know, legal and in
Mhm.
order,
Yeah.
and we want to get it off our backs, because right now we're doing.
Getting old.
Yeah.
We're getting older, we're doing everything
Yeah.
that's been done, but we just refuse to go ahead and do all of this, and nobody really wants to get involved.
Yeah. Well.
So-
Yeah. Here's what I'll say. Our closing attorney that we use, she does all of our transactions.
I understand.
And she has handled not quite as big of a group of 10, but she's
Yeah.
handled almost that. She handled 8 people. She made it so that no one had to come to the office. She'll send, you know, the notaries out to them, and they sign everything from their comfort of their home. I guess my question is, do you guys have all their contact information? So if the attorney needs,
I do basically, except maybe one.
okay. And
One
are they on
person.
board as far as selling it?
Oh yeah,
So it's really the number or what they would walk away with
yes,
is
yeah.
what they're caring about.
And they're not really, well,
No, not that much.
they're not really
Okay.
caring about, they just, okay, when you get that far down, you got people who really just say, okay, what am I gonna get out of it?
Uh-huh.
Right.
That's where we are, and that's what frustrates us,
Yeah.
is that
Well,
they're more concerned with what they're gonna get out of it than
Yeah.
what it really means.
Yeah.
You know, cause see, this property was bought in a time when it was very unusual
Yeah.
for
Right.
Black people to own.
Gotcha.
property
So
and
there's
own-
that historical.
Right, and
kind
that
of
historic,
significance.
that's what's important to us, is the fact that my grandmama and my grandmama was the matriarch, and she
Mhm.
made sure she had this property, and she, you know, she was here, and
awesome.
so she passed it down to us, of course, and now we have, again, 2 or 3 generations below us, beneath us, who saying, well, I just, you know, what am I gonna get out of it? That's all
Yeah.
they're concerned with. So, you know, I think we'll, you know, we're at the point, my sister and I are at the point where we just want to do the best we can
Yeah.
and, you know,
You know.
get rid of the worry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get rid of the worry, cause that's basically what it is.
Yeah.
And even though we cherish it, cause I grew up running through these houses, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
And
That's
so,
awesome.
but the thing about it is that if somebody's not gonna help us keep it up, somebody's not gonna help us do what we need to do,
Yeah.
it's almost like throwing money away.
Right. And then property
And we can't
taxes
afford to
too.
throw money
Yes,
away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That too.
one thing I will mention is our closing attorney.
Uh-huh.
She will make it crystal clear what that party walks away with. So when they go to sign, they'll see what they're getting. You
Okay,
know what I mean? So if you want, just because we have dealt with this, we've done renovations like these houses, I think we could get it done. Yeah. I think we just gotta come to the number because, like I said, these kind of renovations, they take longer. They're just a bit more complicated and definitely more pricey.
yeah.
So if we can make the numbers make sense, I mean, we can
Okay,
get it
so
done.
you
within a couple
offered
months.
us between what do you what would you offer us for this house?
So I think
Well, now you can get back with Felicia.
Yeah, that's
Right,
right.
we will.
I was
Rather
gonna
that you
say,
get
I
back
was gonna
with
say,
her.
Right.
work through Felicia, because
We will.
Felicia is, even though she's, you know, in that fourth generation,
mhm,
she's, you know, she's aware of the value of this property
right.
as a, not, maybe not as a financial thing, but it is as a, should I say, a familial thing.
Right,
And,
right.
and, you know, so she's, you know, she's a good person to work with.
Yeah.
Since you know her, but I wanted you to know what we were talking about. We're not
Right,
trying
of course.
we're not trying to get, a whole lot of money out of this, but we want to make sure that wherever it goes, it's going to be, you know,
Done.
dealt with in
Yeah.
a good manner, and it's going to be turned over in a way, and we're going to get all of these other people who are in this thing, we want to get them
Mhm.
out of our hair.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's the whole thing, because they always want something, but they don't want to do anything. And so
Yeah.
we're trying to do this, and it's all on my sister, and I'm helping her because, you know, she's the one who's in charge, and I just don't want her to have to worry with this
Yeah.
at her age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, because she has her own family, her own life.
Yeah.
And
It's
so,
fun.
yeah, but I'm just saying, we just want, I'm here to make sure that she's treated fair.
Yeah.
That's the key thing right there.
Yeah.
That's my big sister, I'm gonna look after her.
Yeah.
You know how that goes.
Yeah.
And one other thing I would mention, Raymond, in this before is you may get a higher offer, but there are companies out there that will get a property in the contract, they shop it around.
Mhm.
If it doesn't sell, they'll come back to you saying, hey, we can't sell it, we need this or that, right? So I would advise you to not only obviously look at the price, because I know this house is sentimental to you guys have history here, but also look for a party that can actually get it done, that is actually doing projects,
Right.
to where you don't hear 3 weeks, 2 weeks in, oh, we can't buy it. And you just wasted all their heirs' time,
Right.
and your time,
Exactly.
especially with so many parties on here.
And that's a lot going on right now,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. I will say, since you guys are local here, you guys are more than happy to, come to the attorney office as well. I mean, we use a local attorney office. She can get it done.
Where do you work out of?
So I'm from Raleigh,
Okay.
and the closing attorney is based out of Garner, which is south
Okay.
of Raleigh. It's probably like 20 minutes from here.
Oh, yeah.
She does all of her closings. I've been, doing this since 2018. He's been doing this since 2016.
You from Raleigh too?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so, yeah, I guess we'll talk with Miss Felicia and figure out, the number.
Okay.
But as far as, I know you guys are wanting to sell this, but, we'll talk with Felicia too, but as far as on your end, I mean, is in the range of 40s, would the number work for you guys? If we can get this done in a timely manner?
40s? You can't go
In
up
the
to
40s.
50s?
We'll double check. My only thing is, I don't want to agree to it and then the renovation
Yeah,
comes
well-
out to
well-
120,000 or something crazy.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, Daryl, tell me if maybe I am mistaken, but the house seems slanted a little bit on here. I just noticed this.
Towards the back.
Towards the back. Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of what slanted?
Yeah, just a little bit on here,
Yeah.
but it's common with older houses.
Yeah.
Because it settles and stuff
Yeah,
like
they
that.
settle,
Yeah.
and, and again, these houses have been here for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really wish they kept this original hardwood though. So this got to be the original hardwood.
Yeah, I think
It just
so.
needs to be refinished,
Yeah.
but
That's good wood, isn't it?
Yeah.
it is good wood. You'll refinish this, it'll look new, but I don't know if they left it under here.
It probably is under that.
Yeah,
Can you see if it's under
No, I mean nothing feels weird.
that corner there?
No, I think
Yeah, it's pretty much
it could
covered.
be, but I think it's probably gone.
You think so? Okay.
But the hardwood that they used back in the day is probably the best hardwood
oh yes.
that you can get. I don't know.
Really hard one, too.
Compared to some of the stuff now,
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, well, thank you.
Yes,
no
for
problem.
sure.
It's a pleasure. And really nice meeting you,
Hey,
sir.
nice meeting you, my
Nice
friend.
meeting you, man.
Hey,
Nice meeting
Thank you,
you.
man. Thank
Nice
you, Ms.
meeting you.
McCoy.
Nice meeting you.
I'll give Felicia a call now.
Yeah.
Okay, do
Okay,
that,
all right.
okay.
And
Have a good day.
you
Thank
too.
you.
You too. Appreciate you guys.
The house cleaner since I got the door open. Okay. Nice
Thank you,
meeting
guys.
you guys.
All righty.
Yep. I feel like I got spiders in my hair.
It's
Spider
spider webs all
freaking out.
around there.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Spider freaks me out.
All right, man. I'm out of here. Thank you for seeing this. Gotta make this call. Get this deal done.